Hello, children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon, and this week we have our full moon coming up, and it is an Aquarius Pisces full moon. That's right, that big old Capricorn full moon pushed its way through, and now we have a set of transitional moons. So our last full moon was Capricorn Aquarius. Now we get a little Aquarius and we get a little Pisces on there as well. It is also the first super full moon of the new cycle of super full moons. At the beginning of the year we have super new moons, now we have super full moons. The most dramatic of all of the moons. Really, they're just, the moon is closer to the earth. The moon's influence on people is more intensified when it's closer to us. The tides are a little bit higher. Our emotions are a little bit closer, a little bit easier to reach. So that's all of that fun stuff. But yes. So it's going to be our Leo Sun Aquarius full moon, but we are also going to be cusping our Virgo Sun and our Pisces moon as well. So we get to close out our Earth, Air, Fire, Water portal that we opened up, which I think is pretty neat, honestly. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very, I feel like how we feel when you eat a lot of spicy food before you go to bed. You know what's going to happen, right? You know it's coming. You're going to have some really weird, really vivid dreams, and it's going to get wild and crazy, but it's going to be entertaining. So let's get into it. Hey there, Taurus. We are going to open up with an off-the-cuff channeled message for you. You got a lot of Venus energy going on. If there's something that you have that is still kind of new to you or renewed for you in this time, and you really want to share it with everybody, and it's not very well received, don't worry about it. Maybe it's not being well received yet because right now the thing that you have is just for you. I say that as I'm rolling my little herbal blends. We got a little bit of tobacco in there, we got some mullein, we've got rose petals, lilac, blue vervain. It's all really neat. And this is my thing. This is not a new thing, this is a renewal thing, but it's something that I want to share with people, and I want people to learn about and know about different herbal blends and smokes and the deliciousness of experiencing the world, right? Not everybody jumped on it the way that I thought that they would. But that's okay. Because even though it's something that's not new to me, this is still something I am relearning about myself. I'm still putting together and experimenting and finding what I like. Therefore, it's perfectly fine to not share it. If all of this ends up being for me and nobody else is interested, obviously, legally speaking, I can't sell you tobacco. But, the mullein, everything else in here was harvested and foraged myself. I found it, I grew it, the roses came from my rose bushes. If you follow me on IG, you've seen these rose bushes. The blue vervain and the mullein all comes from my field, from my little meadow. And it's neat, it's fun to do. I really like it. So it's okay that it's not for everybody right now. They'll get on board. They'll see how awesome it is. Just gotta give it time. Develop your own taste for it, your own passion for it, and let that grow before you worry about bringing anybody else in. Right? Okay, now we'll get into some cards. I just wanted to tirade a little bit with you because it felt like you could appreciate that. Clear the path. Clear the way. Doesn't that feel better? You don't have to share. It's not a big deal. It can be yours for a little while. I don't want to drop this. Whatever this is, it does not want to come out or go back in. A Hierophant and the Ace of Cups. Do you have something new or perhaps being renewed for you? A love, a passion, something that makes you happy, that gives you structure, peace, and balance. It's okay if not everybody is coming in and listening. It's alright to have this relationship all for yourself. Told you it was in there. One tower. It's turning in our minds. The destruction! The chaos! Oh no! I don't know. Are you sure? Are you sure though? Because this feels more like really giving that energy. But with the Fool coming out reversed with that tower, is it a fear of complete destruction and starting over that we're looking at here? Is that why we don't feel like we want to move or begin again? Because we have movement, we have beginnings. I have like both sides of the mirror today. That's really combative. Because it feels like we don't want to start, but we're also moving towards this. The Knight of Pentacles moving in towards that Lover's energy. I keep hearing like, I don't want to start over, but you already are. You're already moving. Yeah. Get the Moon. 2 of Wands? That is a 2 of Wands. Just being sure. We don't really know where we're going or how we're getting there. Can't really see very clearly in the night. But we know we're waiting for something. I don't know if we're just waiting for that tower to fall and make way. Like, yeah, we are. We're waiting for that death, though. As afraid of the death as we are, here it is. It has come for us anyways. Like death always does. We can say no, we can try to play games, beg and barter, cheat and steal, but ultimately you can't postpone the inevitable. We have to clear room, we have to make way. Because we have a team coming in. We have new buildings to put up, new structures, a new church for this Hierophant to preach from. New passions, new goals, new directions, new intentions. And it's all with love and support of teammates, partners, and even better alignment within yourself and how you work with yourself. So don't fear those impending tower moments, even if you can see them coming. Remember that we're clearing way, we're making room. And even if it doesn't feel like we want or need this fresh start, it's coming for us anyways. The theater has burnt to the ground. It's time to build a new theater, a new network, the likes of which nobody has ever seen before. Make something new out of this. Clear room, trek out bravely, and achieve your goals. Follow your heart and come together with the people who hold your vibration in their hearts. The path may not always be so clear. It may not always be easy to walk through that door. It can be unsettling. It can be unnerving. It can be absolutely terrifying. But it's all about how you look at it. Remember, clearing paths, making way, making room. It's all okay to not know things sometimes, to just purely sit in faith. In the faith in yourself and what it is that you want to do. What would you do if your whole slate got wiped clean? Everything was gone and you got to start over completely fresh. What would you do? How would you function? Who would you want to connect with? These are the thoughts and ideas that you can and should be entertaining while you wait. Because the more you entertain this, the more you are starting to work with and co-create with the universe. I would like it to look like this. Okay, well, if we want it to look like this, we're going to have to tear that one down so we can build this new one. Are you ready to do so? Good, let's go. It's not a full-on run, Taurus, but it's not a slow, steady walk either. We're treading ground, we're treading water, we are making our way. Keep walking, keep your pace. Hold your head up high. Remember that we have the security and the knowledge and the wisdom within ourselves. If we listen to our own guidance system, I'm going to be just fine. So while you work, think while you're waiting, and allow things to move naturally. And the ground will come up to meet you. Thank you, Taurus. What a beautiful read. I hope you have a fantastic moon. We'll see you next time.